Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie, we see the inside of the ocean. There, poisonous gases are coming out from the ground. Now we will see the couple. Their names are Emily and Randall. They both arrive at Randall's parents' beach house for their vacation. There are many houses next to their house. All those houses are built for vacation. Now all these houses are empty. Now only Emily and Randall are in that place. Emily goes into the washroom. Tap water is different. Also, there are many tablets in the cabin. Emily finds it all strange. Because this house has been empty for many days. Then she goes into the kitchen. There is some food in the pan. There are groceries in the fridge too. Looking at the things in the kitchen, she feels that someone is staying here. While Emily is checking the entire house, suddenly a lady enters the house. So Emily gets scared and hides. She stands against a wall and looks at the lady. Emily walks over to Randall to call him. The lady leaves the house after hearing her footsteps. When Randall came downstairs, the lady was gone. Later they both checked the whole house together. Then the lady will also be there. Randall asks lady that what are you doing in our house? That lady behaves as if this house is hers. Meanwhile the lady's husband also comes there. He tells Randall our names are Mitch and Jane. We are your father's old friends. We are staying in this house with your father's permission. Emily is very upset at this. Because their vacation is disturbed by Mitch and Jane. Mitch invites them both to dinner. Randall will have no problem. But Emily leaves upset. While she is sitting outside, a slug appears. It is very slow. That slug seems diseased. At night they all have dinner together. Dinner also includes oysters. They all eat oysters except Emily. Emily yells them that I love astrobiology. Life is not stable. We and elementrites have a very deep connection. These rights include temperature and distance from the sun. If any of these are out of place, all humans will die. After that there will be only dust and gases on this earth. Some of Emily's words they understand, others they don't. Still they like her words. Then they run out of drinks. Randall tells them to eat arowana fish. Then they all eat that fish. Mitch also understands that the water coming from the tap is different. Yet he ignores this. Later they all stand together in the gallery. Then they notice something. Most microbes fly in the air. Actually they should be in water. But they find it strange to see them in the air. Jane tells Mitch that she wants to see the microbes up close. Mitch says okay to that. Then she touches those microbes. Then she starts coughing. She coughs because there is so much fog. Hence she loses consciousness. Jane doesn't come home for a long time. Then Mitch goes to find her. Randall is drunk. Emily closes the doors and windows as fog enters the house. She also inhales the fog and falls down unconscious. A few hours later Emily wakes up. She listens as Jane coughs. Emily walks towards their room to see her. Mitch then locks the door. Then Randall and Emily go to their room and sleep. Morning Emily and Randall get bad headache. So they decide to go to the beach. Emily comes downstairs. Then Jane sits silently in the chair. Emily goes to Jane. Jane took all her medicines. Jane's skin is red. Later Emily and Randall go to find Mitch together. They are tanning near the beach. Just then Randall's stomach hurts. So he leaves for home. But he forgets his mobile and car keys. Mitch approaches Emily after Randall leaves. He knew what situation Jane was in now. On the other hand, Randall understands that the tap water at home is not like normal water. He ignores this and leaves for Emily. Just then he hears a sound from upstairs. Randall thinks Mitch is there. Then he goes for Mitch. On the other hand, Mitch tells Emily that this place is very strange. Then he goes for swimming. He disappears after going into the sea. Then Emily goes to the sea for him. Meanwhile, she accidentally steps on a jellyfish. That jellyfish bites her. She sees the wound on her leg. A worm is crawling in her leg. Then she screams loudly. All around that sea there are jellyfish. She immediately goes home and pulls out the worm from her foot. Then she bandages her wound. Emily decides to get dressed and leave. Just then Randall comes there with crawling. Randall's situation is not good. Jane is the reason why Randall is like that. Jane has now turned into a zombie. They both try to run away from there. But Jane follows them. Then they go to another house and shout for help. But there is no one in that house. Emily asks Randall what Jane did to you. To that he says I don't remember anything. They can't escape in the car because they forget the keys on the beach. Just then another zombie comes towards them. Seeing that, they both run away from there. After a while it will be night. There is also a lot of fog in the dark. They both keep walking. Randall's health was very poor. After a short distance they see a police car. She goes into it. The car also has a walkie-talkie. Emily sends a message to help her through it. The reply will be that you are in a dangerous place. Emily asks, are you talking about fog? Then the phone connection is cut. Emily breaks a house window to protect her from the fog. Then they both go inside that house. Even in that house the water is not normal. There is also a TV. They turn on the TV and watch the news. It is known that this kind of fog is not only in this place, but the whole country is like this. The government will put the entire country on emergency alert. The cause of this happening is microbes. Actually they are under the water. They came to the surface because Earth was too warm. These are killing the present humans and generating new life species in the place of humans. This means that humans are now going extinct. Emily goes to find the car keys. She goes inside a basement. Emily finds oxygen cylinders there. Through this cylinder they can take oxygen. But then Randall vomits. Then a creature emerges from his stomach. Randall also turns into a zombie now. Emily sees a man in the basement. He completely transforms as mutant and eats a person. Immediately Emily comes up with the oxygen cylinder. Randall also turned into a zombie. Emily is shocked to see this. Randall comes to kill Emily. Emily has no choice but to kill Randall with a cylinder. After that she cries a lot. Later, Emily finds the car keys. Then she takes the car and leaves from there. She can't see anything because of the fog. Still, she drives slowly forward. After going a short distance, she hits a tree. Now even Emily has the traits of mutants. Next day morning Emily is lying near the beach. Now she has completely turned into a mutant. She keeps saying don't be afraid. Suddenly a big wave came and took her away. Actually it all happened as Emily said. If the Earth's temperature rises, it will be a problem for humanity. Now, the temperature of the Earth has increased. So the microbes that should have been in the seabed have come to the Earth and killed everyone. Now there is dust and gases on the Earth. This is how this movie ends. I'm working hard to make these videos, it's my humble request to subscribe my channel.